Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight we're gonna do some American Beauty. This is 1970, The Grateful Dead.
Yes.
You're looking at me like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
This is not the band. No, but American Beauty
album.
And of course, the movie is pretty good.
Yes, I love that movie very much. So yeah, Grateful Dead. Very excited to go on this journey. This is uncharted territory for the most part.
I've done some reactions and some marathons, but muy poquito.
Yes, and we wanted to dedicate this to our friend Erin, since we know she's a major Deadhead. So thank you very much, Erin, and to all of you who are visiting us, welcome. If you haven't seen any of our videos before, we hope that you enjoy this with us. And I'm excited. This is the last song of the album, Truckin.
So cool. Okay, this is 1970, last song of the album. We just did Roadhouse Blues, which is also the same year, first song on the album. So kind of cool parallel there.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can compare The Doors with The Grateful Dead. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check if there's anything similar going on music-wise, but are you ready to rock?
I'm so ready. Let's do this. Thank you, guys.
Truckin', got my chips cashed in. Keep truckin' like the Doodah Man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep truckin' on.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. A typical city involved in a typical daydream.
Reminds me of
Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
Dallas got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York got the ways and means and just won't let you be.
Most of the cats that you meet on the street speak of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down to the street all alone.
Truckin' like the Doodah Man.
The Doodah? What's the Doodah Man?
You got to pay your hand. Sometimes the cards ain't worth a dime if you don't lay them down. Sometimes the light's all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me.
There's so much.
I know.
Thanks.
What a long, strange trip it's been.
What in the world ever became of Sweet Jane? She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on Reds, vitamin C and cocaine. All a friend can say is ain't it a shame.
Truckin' up the Buffalo, been thinking you got to mellow slow. It takes time to pick a place to go and just keep trucking on.
Sitting and staring out of the hotel window. Got a tip, they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before I travel, but if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in.
Busted down on Bourbon Street. Sit up like a bowling pin. Knocked down, it gets to wearing thin. It just won't let you be.
like a travel.
That is so
Get tired of
Beatles.
traveling, you
La,
wanna
la,
settle
la, la,
down.
la.
I guess I can't revoke us all the trying. Get out of the door, light out and look all around. Sometimes the lights fall shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me. What a long, strange trip it's been. Truckin', I'm going home. Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and patch my bones and get back truckin'. Home, 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 home.
All right.
Wow. Like you said, so much
There's
was going on.
so much to say. Okay. So, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. This was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed the lyrics were a hoot. The way that I understood it, it was about a trucker, you know, traveling around everywhere, different things he sees, different people he meets. I really love the harmonies between the two voices from the very beginning and kind of throughout the song.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of backup one would go really high and
Yeah.
it sounded really, really nice. Definitely very blues oriented
Of course.
scales and stuff that are going on, but not your traditional like kind of blues formula line. It was
No.
more like rock and roll meets blues. That sometimes it even reminded me a little bit of like Elvis.
Yes, definitely. That's what I wanted to do, what it reminded me of. But I love that you talked about the lyrics. They're just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just to like go along and like, wow. Okay,
I'm
this
glad
is
we
happening.
had them pulled up.
So yeah, what you said, the harmonies reminded me a little bit of like the whole
Crosby, Stills.
and Nash.
Mm-hmm.
That style, but it also, like you said, and we just talked about the Doors, we just listened to the Doors. It did remind me of the Doors, but different.
Mm-hmm.
Like also that, because we heard Roadhouse Blues, it had that blues
Mm-hmm.
formula going on, keys, very strong bass, a little bit of the guitar. It wasn't like really like a solo until the end.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the whole, when he was like,
Yes.
that reminded me literally of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Because there's a song. He sings and then he goes up a note and then he sings and then
Okay.
like that.
That's cool that you caught
Beatlesque.
that. Mhm.
Yeah. But the whole, I love that it's a very different sounding band from anything else. And also the Grateful Dead that I had heard in the marathons was very jazzy.
Oh,
so
okay.
this is a style, but this is not their style. They're very, very versatile, this band, because if you would listen to what I heard of the Grateful Dead, you would think it would be another band. They're
Oh,
very
okay.
jazz.
So they have a lot of different styles. It
Yeah, this
sounds
is
like.
not their style. This is just one song.
Okay.
Maybe this whole album is like this, or maybe they have a lot of songs like this.
Mm-hmm.
But we literally looked up on Google what is a good starting point, and they recommended this.
Yes.
So you will see that there's a lot of improvisation
Okay.
going on. This is not their typical, like, it's not just all blues, and no, there's usually solos. It's very jazzy, but it's always very smart. The lyrics are always a lot of fun, and the
Okay.
music is very interesting.
Nice.
So-
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. There was a lot going on, a lot of different instruments, a lot of different rhythms, but yeah, all within kind of like that like bluesy vibe. Very Americana too.
Yeah,
I wanted
really.
to say that. Like it sounds very American and
Definitely.
of that time, you know, like that's why when you brought up Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, like
Mhm.
I could totally relate it to that too.
Yeah.
This was really good. I'm excited. We're going to be doing more Grateful Dead.
Yeah, we're going to literally, we promised us we were going to do 3 rabbit holes, which was The Doors, Grateful Dead, and then the other band. We literally wrote it down because I remember that I sent it to you and I was like, let's do those 3. And more Linda Ronstadt. So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming to the channel, and because also we honestly thought that those bands would block. Yeah. Like I don't want to say.
We had been misinformed.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Falcons.
Yeah.
The Falcons.
But we had been misinformed that these were blockers.
Yeah.
Until I don't know if it changed or what, but
literally they were on the list. We even Googled it. What are bands that block? And it said Grateful Dead, The Doors, The Stones, supposedly.
Yeah.
And then the Falcons. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get this video blocked by mentioning the name. But yeah, those are just bands that you can't do. And then unfortunately, we can't do King Crimson. Yeah, which is a shame because I would literally go head first into King Crimson.
I know that would be good.
We even on Patreon we got the album taken down. So yeah, let's not even touch that.
They're untouchable. Thank you guys so much. This was a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this journey. I really enjoyed this song, and I'm also very curious to hear like their other styles that you mentioned. Yeah. And I'm sure you guys are also agreeing with Nick, like, okay, they have a lot of different sides. So let us know where we should go next. If you're interested in doing a request, check out our Dan tier on Patreon. Let us know your thoughts on the song. What does the song mean to you? And subscribe if you liked us. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.